on YouTube. Okay, so again, with a push-up, there are two ways to do them. There's a full push-up where your arms are directly beneath your shoulders. For this one, we are going to go wide. We're going to do a wide one, put our hands close, and then do a close one. This is modified, okay? Being on your knees, not on your kneecaps. You want to be on the part right above your knees. So you will lower. I don't care how far you go down. If you are a beginning, just go down a little bit. Put your hands close, just go down a little bit, okay? So do not get discouraged by push-ups. They're something to work on. They are super effective, so let's go with them. So we're gonna do 6 wide and 6 close. When you need a break, take a break. We're busy getting ready we're doing Thanksgiving today with my kids and my best friend and my mom and Kelly's daughter, so, okay, so I'm gonna do full, but remember, you can do the modified, there is no shame in that. So hands wide, you go down, then up, put your hands close, down and up. Remember, if you are just starting out, just go a couple inches down and up. I've been doing these for a long time, so
she's very good at them.
I wouldn't say I'm very good at them,
I'm in the
but
modified.
I've gotten better at them. Okay, this is 5. One more.
Alexander, will you turn off that timer for me?
There we go. So we stretch out. So now we're done with those. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, move your thing out of the way, is we are going to do bicep curls. And we'll just keep it simple because we only have one ball. So I was going to do them on the ball. What weight do you want?
I want
10s or 12s or
no,
8s?
8s.
Okay, so Kelly's going to do 8s. So we are going to do bicep curls, but I'm going to show you. We're going to do a little variation. So I want you to keep feet hip width apart, core tight, shoulders back. You are going to curl up. You're going to rotate and lower them down. But I want a slow count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're doing 15. So by doing them more slowly, you are really forcing your muscles to stay extra tight, forcing yourself to move slowly, which ensures good form, and you get a lot more fatigue. This is 7. Do not release your core. This is 10, so we have 5 more to do. 1, 2, 3, twist, 1, 2, 3, and I want full extension when you go down. So these last few, you want them to be extra hard. If all these are easy for you, your weights are too light. 1 more. Good job. Let me just open the window a little bit because it's getting, ooh. Okay. All right, so next, we are going to do a shoulder exercise. So you want to do out into the front. So you're going to go up and down, up and down. Squeeze your shoulders. Your core has got to be super, super tight. You want to go light. You cannot go heavy with shoulders. I'm going to start with 8s. I don't know if I'll get through all 15. Feet hip width apart, core tight. Little bend in your knees. Out to the side, out in front. You want your body still. The only thing that should be moving are your arms.
Sorry, I took your 5s.
Yeah, I can go for the 3s if I need to. 10 more. Oh my gosh.
But I'm good with
Okay, I'm gonna drop down.
Here, take 5s.
Oh, you want
8s.
3s? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so how many more? 7? Oh my gosh, 4 more. Fight through it. Do not quit. Take a break if you need to. Do not start flinging the weights. One more. is a tricep exercise. So we're gonna get on the ground. You wanna get a single weight, not too heavy.
I'll
Do you
take
want an
whatever
8?
you take, yeah.
I'm gonna do an 8. So what I want you to do is stack your knees, lean on this one hand. You're gonna put your arm above your head. That weight should be above your head and towards the back. I want you to lower it so that weight gently taps between your shoulder blades. We're gonna do 15. Squeeze those triceps on the way down and really squeeze them on the way up.
This one's so good because of the isolation.
Yes, so Kelly said it's so good because of the isolation. I think we have 8 more. You have to really concentrate on what you're doing. 5 more. 3 more. And because you're only doing it with a single arm, you really, really have to work hard. You have to concentrate on your form. You have to keep everything tight. So we're going to the other side. So again, stack your knees, lean over, arm up and behind. That weight is behind you. You want to kiss that area between your shoulder blades. And you want that elbow when your arm is bent to be pointing straight up towards the ceiling. 10 more. If your weight is super easy and you're not struggling at all and the burn has not set in yet, it's too light for you. 5 more. You know how I'll always tell you, you can drop down. You can also go up in weight if you feel like you picked one that's too light. People generally don't think about that, but you can.
They just think they're getting stronger.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. So the next one we're going to do, move this out of the way. Kelly, you can take the 8s. So we're going to do another bicep move. Feet hip width apart. You're going to go across your body. So your weight is going to be parallel to your body. So you're going to do 1 and 1. And you really have to squeeze that bicep as hard as you can. I don't want you resting your arm against your body. I want it out a little bit. So your bicep really has to. Do those feel too?
No, it's good.
They feel good? Okay. So 1 and 1 is 1. We're going to do 15. So I want full extension on your arm when you come down, okay? Squeeze that bicep. 10 more. So by doing all these different bicep moves, you're working different parts. We tell you, if you do the exact same thing all the time, you're not going to get the results you want. Your muscles have incredible memory. When they learn a behavior, they get totally used to it, and I kind of put it in the equation, Kelly, that like your muscles go into autopilot.
Autopilot.
Because they're so used to what you're doing, and so people get frustrated because they're like, I'm working out, 3-4 days a week, and I'm not seeing any changes. Or women often say, I've plateaued. Well, you've plateaued because you're doing the same thing day after day, time after time, and your muscles are like, I know how to do this. So, okay, so the next one we're going to do, I had this vision one night of like going through the woods, and there's like thick brush, and you have to push it out of the way in order to make a path. That's what we're going to do, but with weights. So this is your motion. It's a sweeping motion, pretending like you're pushing limbs and bushes out of your way.
Do you want that with this
Yeah, I'm
one?
going to do 5s. Okay, so feet hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider than hip width apart. And you're pushing, so that's 1. So you see I'm getting a little rotation in my trunk.
That's good. Extension.
Yeah, it's really, you're isolating those shoulder muscles, but your core is also super tight. So you should definitely feel this in your obliques. Shoulders are not something that women think about working on. It's not an area that they focus on, and you absolutely should. The shape of mine has totally changed, but what's also changed is the way I carry stress, the amount of headaches that I get, because I used to hold my stress right here,
Yeah.
and it would travel up and I would get a headache. Rarely happens anymore. Okay. So that was our shoulder one. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is a wrist flexion. So you're gonna stand hip width apart, you're gonna curl up, turn your arms around, and curl up. So you're gonna feel this in, here, you say
No, I
so.
want to have a bigger one.
You do?
Which do
Okay.
you want, 5?
Fives, yeah.
One.
So, feet hip width apart, it's a very small isolated movement. You go up, around, and up. Squeeze. Okay, we have 10 more, so the rest of your body is totally still. Squeeze.
It's like when you're going to think about to use these muscles. These are not muscles you typically.
These are not muscles you typically use, exactly. That's why I say my gun's for girls. I work you from your wrist all the way to your shoulders. 3 more. And it's a different kind of burn, for sure. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get down on the ground and we are going to do some abs for a couple minutes. Because why not?
Because need it.
Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're gonna get on, your arms are gonna go above your head. You will probably need to anchor your feet if you're not used to working out. Up and over, touch your feet, and roll back down. You have to squeeze. I want you moving slowly. We're doing 15, that was 3. So you see these are a long road home. You do not feel bad if you need to anchor your feet. Okay, your core muscles take time, but you're on the road, you're doing the workout. And if you keep working them, I'm telling you, you keep doing these workouts, you're gonna be amazed at how strong your core gets. Because even though we might be targeting arms, or chest, or back, or legs, we always keep our core tight, so it's always getting worked. 6 more. Good job. Okay, so next what I want you to do is you're gonna lay back. I want your hands underneath your butt. I want your feet flat, pointing up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your abs to push your heels towards the ceiling and come down. Do not rock. Do not push up off your hands. If your range of motion is small, that's fine, but it's all coming from your abs. 10 more.
You really feel these when you concentrate on your abs.
I know. So the mistake that people make with those is they rock, they go
Right.
like this.
Yeah.
That's not working your abs. Or they push off their hands.
Yeah.
Also, you're taking the focus away from your abs when you do that, when you're pushing with your hands, or when you're rocking, you're really not doing anything. When you're pushing off your hands, you still have to squeeze your abs a little bit, but when you really focus on just squeezing your abs, even if you're moving 2 inches, that is totally fine. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna do is obliques, because I love working obliques. So I want you to go on your side, and then I want you to roll over onto one cheek. Bend this bottom leg, that other leg is out. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Put your hand on your obliques to make sure that you're squeezing them. We're doing 15 on each side. 10 more. If you cannot touch your knee to your elbow, I don't care. Get as close as you can. All I ever ask is that you guys work hard and don't quit on yourselves. Okay, so roll over on your side, then onto one cheek. Extend that knee out, knee to elbow. Again, get as close as you can. Put your hand there. And make sure you're squeezing. 10 more. Two more. Let's see how we are doing on time. Okay, we're done. I didn't set the timer, but that was about 2.5, 3 minutes. We are done. That's it.
That's an easy,
So-
short, and quick workout.
It is. So I want you to stretch your hands as far up as they will go. Stretch those abs out. Lean to one side. Stretch your obliques. Lean to the other. I want you to lace your fingers. Push them towards me, round your back. Straighten up. Round your back again. Straighten up. Put your elbow pointing towards the ceiling and pull it back and down to stretch your triceps. Then push your fingers back towards you to stretch your forearms and your biceps. And we're done. That is it. Sorry for the short workout, but we have got to get cooking our Sunday Thanksgiving that we're having today. So again, this is for Monday's workout since I'm going to be traveling tomorrow morning. I will be on Tuesday morning. It's going to be at 7 a.m. Eastern because I'm going to be an hour behind, okay? Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.